Well, on Thanksgiving Day, thousands of men are asked to do the impossible, stuff your face with turkey, and then go outside and climb a ladder and hang up all those Christmas lights. But there is a way to make the job easier. Cindy joins us with some helpful tips. You going to show us how to get on that ladder, Cindy?
No, not me. We have an expert, though. In fact, we're going to run a videotape, and keep in mind, the house that you're seeing is the home of the man we're going to be interviewing. His name is Kurt Tiganvort of Cottage Grove, and if you live in the East Metro, you may have driven by his home. It's an absolutely beautifully decorated Christmas house. Thanks for coming in, Kurt.
You're welcome.
You are clearly an expert. Now, you kind of approach this. There was a big article in the St. Paul paper about how you do this. It's very planned and thought out. You draw a picture of the house, right?
Right. You draw a picture of the house and you follow it. Probably the best thing is by using the mini lights.
Okay.
But yeah, draw the house.
And look at this. This is just beautiful. A lot of this stuff is homemade, too. What we're looking at here is something your wife put together.
Correct.
It is just plastic cups.
It's made out of plastic cups, and then you just buy them from a regular store, and then you just melt them together with a woodworking tool that you use for burning wood. And you just put the lights inside, and it's just beautiful.
Now, for folks that are just more interested in going outside and just hanging out the strings of light, how do you make sure that you really get a good line? I mean, that's very important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to make sure there's a line, otherwise you get some sags and so forth. What you want to do is you want to use different kind of clips and hooks and so forth, so that way you can keep your lines taut, so that way it keeps that nice straight line. Other things you can do to make it look good too is if you're doing your windows, instead of doing them outside and going around the window and crossing over to another window, you can actually run the cord out from the inside of your house, and that way you can plug it inside, and that way you get a nice square of your window outside.
You brought some things in, different kinds of clips and so forth, and just things that you use to make life easier as you're hanging these. Why don't you go through just a couple of them? We only have about 30 seconds
left.
left.
Sure. You got your tool that you use for extending up above. This is used so you can get at least 12 feet plus your height, and if you can get onto a ladder, so you can get up higher into your trees. You got different kind of clips that you got. You got the lights that you can put into your tier lighting if you want to do something down low and so forth like that. Make sure you got to use your outdoor timers. Those are grounded and so forth. So those are the kind of things you can use to make things a little bit easier than just going up there and hopefully shoving them into your shingles and so forth.
Here's an aesthetic question. For those of us that have not bought those icicle lights yet, are they going to be around for a while?
You know what? I think they will. You know what? I really do like them. I mean, they come in so many different ways. There is ways you can make it from regular strand, because they are kind of expensive.
They're expensive, I know, so we've held off.
Right, but you can still do it where you can take some regular strand and loop it down and so forth.
All right.
But they are so pretty. They are pretty.
They are beautiful. And so your home is just spectacular. It's in the Cottage Grove area, so maybe we can get that on the website if folks want to come by and see it. Thanks a lot, Kurt, for coming in this morning.
You're welcome.
Great advice.
Thanks.
All right, well, stay with WCCO 4 News. We have a lot of local news headlines coming up straight ahead.